Hi, my name's Nosha. Some of you guys know me as Shogun, and this is Spur Video Podcast. I don't know how to do it, but all I say is, Fergie, this is called Levy time. Dong dong. I can't do the cowboy, but if basically someone do Levy time or Fergie time to Gangnam style, yeah. When we went in, I thought we played really well. At no point did I think, shit, United are spanking us. I mean, I must admit, in the second half, I was thinking, why United not like twisting the knife in there? Because I really thought United would step up another gear and kill us, but for some reason they chose to sit back and hit us on the break, and they gave us possession. We lacked up until that 93rd minute. We lacked that little bit of quality, that little bit of good fortune to convert our chances. What I love about Fergie was going, oh, I can't believe Colker. He should be sitting. He should have been given a penalty. And do you know what? I'll be honest. Outside the penalty box, that would have been free kick, without a doubt. Legs come together because he puts his leg in. It's like hokey. He puts his leg in, he puts his leg out, he puts his leg in, puts the wrong leg in to block it, and he puts the other leg back to run for it. So it's this to this, leg in, leg out. Legs come together, and that's what it is. It's, and obviously, I can see where Fergie's coming from, but there's very little intent, and I think it's one of those things that in the penalty box, no foul, outside free kick. It's just one of those things, and I'm surprised this hasn't got us because I thought Clint Dempsey could have easily gone down like a sack of fucking spuds after Evra brought him down, and he was the last man down. We could have got a penalty and Evra sent off. So, do you really want to play that game, Fergie? But Levy time, boom, boom, boom. I can't do the dance, but. It's just one of those. It was a great game. I thought we'd get really spanked. United had quality. The thing about Carl Walker, this is the second time that he's been caught on the blind side. He does get caught on that blind side very easily. When crew crossfield balls, that ball's going to come in. He has to be able to figure out who track his runners. He's failed to do that. Gemma done him against Newcastle almost, almost 15 months ago. And again, Van Persie now. Van Persie and Demba are two excellent strikers, and they're going to do it to a lot of people. But he's got to learn from it. That's what separates a good defender from good fullback, an average fullback, an okay fullback to a good to a very good to excellent. Right now he's good. He's not very good. What make him very good is if he defends. Defends better, and that's actually tracking your runs, because that's what they'll do. They'll try to hit you on the blind side, And credit to Van Persie, but Van Persie did that beautifully, but. Walker's got to be very good, better at defending that. And I think Norton, he's kind of drawn to the ball, and Parker, he sees that. He sees obviously cleverly he's got loads of space. He goes down, he's not quick enough to do that. And I really think that Norton and Walker have really got sort of that positioning. It's no coincidence that as soon as Benny came along, Bale looks a lot better, a lot more threatening. But for me, and I've said this before, I'll say this again, Lennon. He doesn't get many plaudits as Gareth Bale, but for me, he's always more solid. Gareth Bale's a great player, but you sometimes feel, do you know what? There's that little bit of fortune maybe, or that little bit of luck. But Lennon's solid. I mean, the tracking back, if you saw that, it was a bit when he raced back and dispossessed Evra. I'm not saying Bale doesn't do that. I'm sure he does. I just haven't seen it on the pitch. When I'm watching it, obviously you're watching the game. You obviously from the TV, there's some camera angles that you can see, and maybe you can't see what Bale did, but it was one of those But I don't see that tracking back to say Lennon does. I mean, Lennon works so hard for the team, and it's an absolute peach of a cross. And I thought with a little bit of the difference I think between us and United was that they had that little bit of quality that we didn't have, and I felt that. Because we had the line, we created more chances. I mean, for me, Evra should have had two bookings really, because there was an absolute cast iron give and go. Evra should have been booked for that. He wasn't, and then he got a booking later on. So I thought Evra, it kind of reminds of that referee that gave away 3 yellow cards. I think it was that some Croatian player Jesus Simonic got 3 yellow cards but wasn't sent off. It was one of those things. I think there were 3 yellow card worthy fouls from Evra, and he wasn't, he's only booked once, I think. So, and that's just me. I just think that United Yeah, they may have been unlucky with the Rooney result, but with Evra, he could have easily sent off. I think Evra had a, and Evra, has been showing oh, he's rolled back the years. Lennon, I wouldn't say he scored him, but he really did look to have a go at him. And Walker and Lennon are really developing an understanding. The give and go is getting a lot better. Clint Dempsey, I've given Clint Dempsey a lot of shit, and I hold my hand up. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Which hand? Right, that hand, because I've been wrong giving him a lot of shit, but I thought he was solid. He worked his socks off. A little bit more, quality. I think he could have scored a little bit more. Mouse, he could have gone down for a penalty. There was a moment that Lennon got the ball and he put a pass in a little bit, not I would say an overhit pass, but a little bit more quality from Lennon, a little bit more quality from JD in his touch. We could have scored. I think that's all we're lacking, is that final bit of quality. And I honestly do think in 3 positions, obviously with Sandro out for the rest of the season, we've got Livermore on the bench. If someone said to me right now, what would you do? I spoke to Dom, who I think Dom. Well, I won't reveal Dom's identity unless Dom chooses to. But he's a guy I do YouShubes with, and sometimes, and I'm very grateful he does it. And he convinced me to look. I know you're very scared about Yam and Villa, but there's a difference between Yam and Villa and Balotelli. Balotelli's in a world of his own for craziness, and I think if Villa's got the passing from deep and he's got the ability to put his foot and tackle, then I think, what was it, 8 million? We were quoted 20 million last season. It went down to 15. Now it's gone down to 8. I think a Livermore loan deal, I'm guessing, will be especially halfway through the season. Is that what, $500,000? If we were to sell Hudderston, because look, I don't want to go at Hudderston, even though my Bracco, Peters wasn't thinking so I'm going to go at him, but I just think Hudderston's 26, and Villa's 22. Do you see Hudderston as being really becoming that player that we all hoped and wished he could? I don't think so. Has Villa got a better chance? Maybe not. But if it doesn't go right, we can always sell him on. And so that's the one player I'd get for that slot there. And I think it's going to be a lot more achievable than trying to sign Moutinho. If it doesn't work out, we can always sell him on in the summer. Even if we sell him for $6 million, it's only a $2 million loss. And even if we get a fee from Livermore anyway, who I don't think is going to play, and I think he's going to benefit from playing regular football. And I think under Redknapp, I think he'll get a chance to do that. That's just and I think Tom Hudderston, if we were to sell him, say for what, 5-6 million, then they think that covers the fee. So that's 3 million anyway net. So yeah, that's what I go for. Holtby, for me, I think it's a no-brainer. If you can bring in 2 midfielders for the quality of Holtby and Avia for under 2 million, because I think they want 1.5 million or 2 million. That's biting your hand off. I mean, 2 million is an absolute fucking bargain. 2 quality midfielders, and I think Holtby is someone that you can bring off the bench, and he's a game changer. He really is. I think he's a game changer. I saw him against Hanover '96. I don't think he had the best game. I think there were parts of the game that did, drift him by, but he can have an impact. I think he's one of the players that can have an impact on the game. And I think centre forward, I think we all know we've been crying for a centre forward. Me personally, if someone says to me 20 million on Willian, who I think is an excellent player, I actually prefer Fernandinho, but I think it's the age and people. I don't know, some people really like Willian. For me, I think Fernandinho is an excellent player. That's a player I'd be getting, but for 20 million on Willian, or 20 million or 20 million on Damiao, it's a no-brainer for me. And centre forward, I mean, don't get me wrong, Defoe had his chances. I thought that he was threatening. And any other given day, I think he would have scored last week against, if Cesar had an inspired day, De Gea had a very, very good game. Unlucky with, I think Corker, it was a bit unsteady. He hasn't played for a while, and I think it's a real leap of faith to actually play him ahead of Vertonghen. I'm like, I was a bit worried by that, but I can see the rationale. If, say, Parker breaks down or something, then you can bring on Vertonghen. But for me, I was a bit wary about it, but, give credit. Corker got in the box, he got in the face of, say, De Gea. De Gea to punch it, wasn't a great punch. It falls kindly to Lennon. Lennon had great awareness, passes it, bam, it goes in. And it was really weird. Well, there was a real inevitability that United would score. You just felt that if they made a mistake, this is the difference between United and us. I think if we make mistakes, United will punish us. And every time we made a mistake, United did punish us, and I think we only made that one mistake. I think we were able to force more mistakes onto United, but we lacked that quality or good fortune to really make them pay for their mistakes. That's just my personal view, anyway. So yeah, I'm obviously delighted that we got. I think because ask anyone, I was shitting this. I was actually thinking, shit, should I put Man United just in case Because I think they are probably going to win this. Because I was really worried. But I don't know. Help me out. But I don't see why United didn't step up again. I was really waiting for that to do that, but they didn't. Maybe it was fatigue from the West Ham game. Was the conditions? I don't know what it was, but they just sat back and looked at us on the break. But I never saw them really fight to get break up play. They just went into I don't really see them charging like. And there were moments where you think they almost got in behind us, but not with the regularity that you'd expect from United. I mean, their passing, that passing that Kagawa did for that goal was brilliant. And I thought we always seen, because there was more space, there was more time, more time and space. They were hitting these beautiful passes, and we'll be like, we'll have more, we'll have to open up. We'll have more holes than Swiss cheese. They kill us, but they didn't do that for some reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe respect for us. I don't know. But I was very happy to win the game. Absolutely delighted, and wow, I think it's the first time in years. I think United have only got what is it? They normally get 6 points against us every season. They've only got 1 point, and for us, we quadrupled our points tally against United. That's amazing. I think with a bit better fortune, because I think Ferdinand put some good blocks in on Defoe. I thought there were times I thought, shit, we've almost got because that second half. It was as if we came out and we're thinking we're going to go for this. We are seriously going to go for this, and we showed a really good spirit there. I don't know whether that's Levy, whether that's AVB and his coaching at half time, team talk, or whether that's just the general atmosphere around the club. But that nervousness, when we go behind, or that and when we weren't scoring, especially earlier this season, that isn't there. I don't know what it is. For me, this is a real turning point for us, I think. Who knows? Maybe it's a full storm, maybe it's a turning point. But I really thought that we showed a real self-belief within ourselves. And I think a little more quality in number 10. I thought Clint Dempsey, great, and I think had a bit, he isn't, look, Clint Dempsey will get you goals. He will get you goals. Hasn't got the best touch, and he hasn't got the Van der Vaart kind of touch or creativity, but, that subtlety's unlocked. I mean, I'll give it, Neville said it, Gary Neville said it. He's basically Nick. He obviously been watching YouTubes and not watching me and Dom because we've been saying it. The lock picker. We need someone who can pick the lock with that subtlety. We haven't got a Luka Modric. We haven't got a Van der Vaart. Hoppy, I think, can do that, and I think we don't have anyone deep that can pass. Do those non-pass over the back. Especially if Allison's not doing it, then we haven't really got that. And Luka's not there. Obviously, we lack that ability to hit teams quickly. That ball over the top. Maybe Mbia can do it. So that would be my free. And I think, for 25 million, I think that would be I think that's a really good investment. I think, obviously, he may look at it and think, well, Arsenal really far behind us. They're at 4 points, and they haven't got Van Persie to bring them up there. But me personally, this is where I'll be looking to put some distance. Really put some distance between you and your rivals. But we're not Levy, and we don't know what financial pressures are there. Anyway, I'm grateful for you guys for watching YouTubes. Give a shout out to all the regulars, Triple KL, Major Hank, Super Spurs, Dom, Eggsy, and Nick for liking us on YouTubes, and Debs. Happy birthday! And Steve says it first. He'll go, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. I can't do it because I'm tone deaf. But Debs, I hope you had a great day. Sure, was in 3 points, and Debs and Steve. He wasn't 3 points, but you know what? I hope you had a good day watching us piss off Alex Ferguson. And who knows? I don't think we've reignited the title race because it's only, I think it's at 5 points. But you never know. They've got to play in the Champions League. I think they can possibly beat Real Madrid. I'm not too sure. I think they have the quality to do it. But if they do, they're more further involved. Man City could catch up. You never know. Anyway, it's been always great chatting to you guys. There's a thing called, I posted on my last YouTubes. Look it up, DV Video Soft, free YouTube to MP3 converter. If you haven't got time to, just download this, listen to this as a podcast. But yeah, as always, thanks for listening, and YouTube me, inbox me, whatever. And as always, come on, you Spurs.